I began to place more and more bets. I began to spend more and more time on my own upstairs. I withdrew from work. I withdrew from being a father.
My drinking just became horrendous.
So I became that impregnation of sex at a very tender age, give me a huge sort of distortion about what love was about, you know, what women were about.
I ended up injecting heroin. And that went on for years and years now. I mean, I've not got a vein in my body anymore.
To numb everything, I thought I'd stop trying to feel things altogether. So, you know, I got into drinking, using drugs. I'd take anything really.
The drinking just got ridiculous and the anorexia and bulimia got really bad as well.
While you're taking crack, that's all you think about. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Nothing else but drugs, drugs, drugs.
And the only way I could connect to my own reality that I'd created in my life, in my own madness, was by being stoned.
And by then now I'm taking heroin, I'm smoking crack and snorting cocaine and taking pills.
My relationship with God had suffered. I had a close walk with God before I started gambling, but I knew gambling was wrong. I knew it was selfish. I knew my stealing and my lying, my cheating was wrong.
So I was medicating with a depressant, my depression.
Because by then I'd become a prostitute, something that I swore I'd never do.
It got really bad to the point of, you know, my kids were living on beans and cereal, and my first priority was to get crack cocaine.
With a black bin liner of stuff to my name now, I got down on my knees and I prayed. I asked for forgiveness and I asked for help.
When I said to myself, you're going to AA, I know that was Jesus.
My pride finally had been broken and God could do his work of restoring and healing.
And the thing about recovery is you can't go around it, you can't go under it, and you can't go over it. You have to go through it.
One of my early prayers in recovery, and I made it up, I just didn't know what to pray, was, God, just for today, I choose to believe that you love me.
The recovery course helped me a huge amount because I felt it was just an honest course. Rather than pretending that your higher power is a chair in the corner, you're actually being honest and saying it's God.
I've learned so much through doing the recovery course. It was through working the steps, I was able to face a lot of things that had brought me to that point of becoming that shell of a person.
But the one thing that I'm very grateful for what Jesus has done for me is the healing in my mind.
It was only through the recovery course and the work I'd done there that I started to make some headway.
I was able to face things which, you know, the recovery course brought up.
I just glow inside, I know I do. I've got Jesus in me. He's obviously saved me for so many times. There's nowhere else I can go, and I'll never go back to that way of life again.
Jesus is my best friend. My best friend. I'll put God, I'll put Jesus before anybody, before my relationships, before my friendships. He's my best friend.